lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control. 3, 2, 1, drop it. Are you ready for this?
What is up, guys? Back with a new stream. Today we're going to be watching Groundhog Day. Oh yeah, Groundhog Day is today, y'all. You excited? I mean, like, look at this thing. Look how cute he is. So yeah.
What is up, guys?
Alrighty. Make sure to like and sub. Messages to my friends. Alright. Make sure to like and sub. Oh, W. We got 2 likes already. WWW. It's W's in the chat. Alright. Alrighty, guys.
Don't miss out on the Wall Family Preferred Priority Program. Get ready for winter with annual maintenance. Priorities.
From NYPD News, with a cute little picture there of a groundhog holding a sign that says Groundhog Day, is saying Happy Groundhog Day NYC. Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow. Looks like we look forward to 6 more weeks of winter. But again, Staten Island Chuck did not, and he's predicting an early spring, so we'll just have to see. Continuing with more of these posts now, Representative Byron Donalds there with a photo saying Happy Groundhog Day. Phil has spoken. 6 more weeks of winter. Thank you to Phil and the good people of Punxsutawney, PA for welcoming us to your town back in October. Together we flipped Pennsylvania. And then we do have this one from the New York Post. Staten Island Chuck has 85% Groundhog Day accuracy rate. But this, quote, low-key guy is no diva. Oh, I'm going to need more details on that post. That is great. Staten Island Chuck was the latest event that we showcased for you, where organizers there also commented on how accurate he is. So it's interesting, again, that Punxsutawney Phil says 6 more weeks of winter, but Staten Island Chuck, who has a pretty good accuracy rate at 85%, says in early spring. So we'll have to see. And we'll be able to see it within the next few weeks. We'll see how that will be going. But it's not just groundhogs that make these sort of predictions. We have seen so many different states across the country do their own variation of sorts for these Groundhog Day predictions. And I want to bring us back down to sunny Florida and showcase a report that was done earlier this week at Gatorland. And this is courtesy of our partners at Fox 35 in Orlando. So in Gatorland, they had a gator predict the winter, and we saw if he saw his shadow or not. So let's take a look.
So my beautiful friend Savannah Bone is here with us right now. This is Jawbreaker, and we're going to try something that has never been tried on live television before. Will an alligator see its shadow Savannah, what do you think?
Well, I know it for sure sees that pond back there. So we're going to see if this goes really well. And hopefully he doesn't see his shadow. And spring comes early because we're tired of this Florida cold.
Yeah, we are. Last week was brutal, wasn't it? What did the Gators do when it was cold
They go
last
to the
week?
bottom. I was at work one day, and we have thousands of alligators, and I saw 2. And that's it.
Really?
Because they're all at the bottom, staying where the warm water is and trying to stay out of the cold.
Oh my gosh, that's wild. Okay, so this is funny because Savannah just got these beautiful new leather boots. And she's like, I wasn't anticipating I was going to be standing in wet grass today, Amy. So she's like, if this gator runs into the water, what did you tell me?
I'm going to go catch it, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Jawbreaker is a very spicy alligator in retrospect, but perhaps I should have brought a different one, a kinder one.
Right, that's the first thing she told me when I came out here. She's like, he's not real friendly. I'm like, oh, great, thanks. Glad you brought the not friendly one. Okay, all right, so how do we do this? What are we just going to put him on the ground and see what he does? Okay.
And then we're going to see if he sees his shadow. All right, guy.
Well, why are you pointing him at me?
Don't run. Oh, he already wants to run. Okay.
He sees Joe and he thinks Joe the photographer's cute. Here we go.
He's doing so good so far. So I'm going to say I don't see a shadow.
Well, he's in the shadows.
Well, I mean, alligators
There's a little patch of sunlight over there. See
should
it?
I move him?
There you go.
Here, move to right there, man.
Now he's going to run.
Move to right there.
Look at him. He's like, I'm so out of here.
You got it. No shadows. Now, I know he smells that water. I don't know why he's trying to climb the mountain.
Because there's a pine cone over there. That's a cute little pine cone. I don't know.
I'm going to go with early spring.
Okay.
No more winter for Florida. We had snow this year. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous.
So even in Florida, folks that live there, they also want an early spring. And we don't even get harsh winters. But that was fun, right? A little alligator also. Interesting. I didn't see a shadow. It's way too close to the ground, but I'm just going to go with what they said in early spring here in Florida. Racking up some more of these social media posts on X. Taking a look here. Breaking early spring, and this is in regard to the Staten Island Chuck and his prediction that he just made. And thank you to our partners at Fox 5 in New York City for bringing us that live feed. We're going to continue on with some more of this Groundhog Day fun. The Groundhog Day coverage will be showcasing some more of the events that you may have missed because they did start very early this morning. So stick with us. More to come.
He did see a oh my god, shadow. 6 more weeks until of winter. Great. Yeah. Crazy. Well, I don't know. Just started this live stream for nothing, basically. Oopsies. We have 2 viewers right now. But no. He did see a shadow. So that means in USA and Canada, we are going to have 6 more weeks of winter. Crazy. Man, I thought winter was gonna be over today. We're like, spring is coming in 6 more weeks, so we're fine. We can do it. We can get over 6 weeks of winter. Probably gonna be freezing, but yeah, we could do it. Alright, well, I don't know. This is... You can watch it if you want. So, I'll put the... Oops. I'll put the name in chat, so you can go watch them. Oh, wait. I did that wrong. Oh my god. Alright, there you go. It goes to go. You can click on it and go straight to the Groundhog.
How many guests do we have here celebrating Groundhog Day for the very first time? Woo! Cross that off your bucket list. How many guests do we have that have been here 2 or more times? Woo! Welcome back. We love you coming. How many groups do we have celebrating a birthday? Happy birthday. Now I want to get this started off with a groundhog call from Rob McCoy, Downpour. He's going to say groundhog, and you're going to reply back, groundhog, but better than that.
Hey guys! I see you're still here. All right, we know the drill. You ready? Are you ready? Groundhog! Groundhog! Let's do one more time. Groundhog!
He's a groundhog? Oh. Okay, now that's
Awesome, guys, awesome.
Well done. Thanks, Rob. I'd like to introduce Mr. Vice President Dan McGinley, Moonshine. Dan, will you please introduce the members of the Inner Circle?
Gladly. Happy Groundhog Day once again. Everybody in? I want to acknowledge some people standing on this stage before we get to the Inner Circle, some dignitaries here. First of all, the Governor of Pennsylvania. Please say good morning to Governor Josh Shapiro. He keeps coming and we keep welcoming him. Thank you. Also, Secretary Rick Seiger. Deputy Secretary of Tourism Ann Ryan. Congressman G.T. Thompson. Senator Joe Pittman, Representative Brian Smith, and, of course, our Jefferson County Commissioners. Thank you. And now, for the gentleman tasked with hosting this holiday, I want to acknowledge the Punxsutawney Groundhog Club Inner Circle. Former President Fairweatherman Jeff Lundy. Pat Osakowitz is Ozone. Pat Cassidy, Head Huntsman. Jay Lundy is Overcast. Jason Grusky, he's been here all morning. Say hello to the Big Chill. John Johnson, Chief Health Man. Robbie Gimmel is Storm Builder. Woo! Give it up for Jewelry Siri and a Daybreaker. Josh Farkas is Frostbite. He just regaled you. Please say hello to Rob McCoy. That's Downpour. Butch Philibert, Iceman. And this guy has been with you all morning, and I just want to say, no one loves Groundhog Day more than Dr. Dave Gelati, Thunder Conductor.
All right, are we ready?
And now, tasked with our ceremony, our friend, your friend, his handler. This is August DeRoom, Rainmaker. Woo! And the only man who can speak Groundhogese, the current president of the Groundhog Club Inner Circle, that's Tom Dunkel, Shingle Shaker.
Woo! Okay. It's time. I want to talk about this cane. This cane is handed down from president to president and gives me the ability to understand Phil's in Groundhogese through winks, nods, chirps, purrs. I'll be able to understand Phil and know which scroll to choose. Now I'm going to talk about what's going to happen up here. I'm going to take this cane and will knock 3 times on the burrow door. He will then be lifted by his handler, A.J. DeRoom, and held high for all to see. He will then place Phil upon the stump, where Phil and I will have a little talk about whether he sees his shadow or not. If it's his shadow he sees, 6 more weeks of winter there will be. No shadow, an early spring. So Phil will then let me know which scroll, and it will be read by our Vice President, Dan McGinley. Gentlemen, are we ready?
Yes.
Daybreaker, please place the royal red carpet upon the stump. Moonshine, place the scrolls. Gentlemen, gather around. Come on, buddy. Get them warmed up there, bud. It's a tradition to get Phil fired up by chanting, Phil, 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 Phil.
Hey, buddy, there's a floor in there now.
He's in there deep.
He's not digging a hole.
There you
Hey, Dave, stand back.
There you are. Good morning. All right, hold on. Hold on. Let's get your head covered. I'm so covered in hay.
We gotta have a good looking picture.
Get the reveal age. It's Punxsutawney Phil! Woo! Nice job, Phil. Awesome. Phil's made a choice.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Now, on this February 2nd, Punxsutawney Phil, the seer of seers, the prognosticator of all prognosticators, was awakened from his wintry nap at dawn on Gobbler's Knob. Phil looked to the skies and then, speaking in groundhogese, directed the president to the proper scroll, which reads, "What a way to start a Sunday fun day. You always said you'd make it here one day. To this place, barely big enough to contain ya. To this sweet Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. We're all here with the elements combined, where Mother Nature meets Father Time. To hear the truth are those gray skies. Only I know you can't trust AI. It's Groundhog Day, and maybe life is on a loop. But I miss my burrow. I miss my coop. So I'm headed back down. There's a shadow up here. Get ready for 6 more weeks of winter this year.
Woo!
All right, so we just listened in there. This was a replay from early this morning, around 7 in the morning, a couple of hours ago, that Punxsutawney Phil came out of his burrow announcing 6 more weeks of winter. So that is his official prediction for the next several weeks when it comes to the weather across the country. You can see him there, and afterwards I know that a lot of the folks in attendance, they got to take pictures with him. So it's really just such a special event, and they were showing a bit the crowd size there. I mean, thousands of people turned out for this earlier this morning. And also earlier this morning, who turned out was a special guest, the governor of Pennsylvania, Governor Josh Shapiro. I want to put up this post here from the New York Post, because this is something that the governor touched on when he made some remarks earlier today. So here, the New York Post saying that PETA petitions to replace Punxsutawney Phil with weather reveal vegan cake on Groundhog Day. So the organization PETA trying to replace this method.
Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control. 3, 2, 1, drop it.